This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutation, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we crash-landed on the unknown planet. And now we must explore this place to get rid of the disturbance so we can get off this planet, warn the Republic, and stop the Starforge from doing what it's going to be doing, and stop Malik and save the galaxy, yada yada yada. We've done it before, so let's make our way. Jolie HK, come with me as we explore the rest of the island. See if I can find out some more clues as to where this device is that that messes up our ship. So let's go to the North Beach first. We got a couple of different options to go through this place to explore around, and I think those duros that we saved mentioned something about going to the North Beach. And apparently there's more people on this island than just those weird aliens we saw in that prison. Found duros, and apparently there's mandelorians everywhere. So apparently this unknown planet is fully fleshed, and people are already living here. Kind of like what happened with Columbus when he traveled across the world. He's like, there's people living here already? My. I shall enslave them. That's about right for European expansionism. Stay your weapons, interloper. We are not here for battle or blood. We bring you an invitation from the One, great champion of the Rakata. Rakata? The One? What are you talking about?
Query. You are able to comprehend the speech patterns of these organics? You must have visited this planet and learned their language in your previous incarnation as Darth Revan.
You have used strange magics and weapons to slaughter our raiding parties, interloper. You have bathed in the blood of the fierce Rakatan warriors. Your power and skill in battle has impressed the One. He wishes an audience with you, a great honor. Come with us now, and he will take you to him. Oh, so those guys were called something in the game. Huh. I guess I forgot that. I know in the previous episode I mentioned how I don't think they were given a name in this game. Well, apparently they were. Whoops. Like I said, I forget little bits and pieces, but anyway, apparently I can understand him because I am awesomely Revan. I don't have to... The One, who is the One? What's going on here? The One is the leader of our tribe, the great champion of the Rakata. He has feasted on the flesh of many foes. Come with us, we'll take you to him now. Oh, by the way, that's Vauldemare doing the generic, or the alien voice for that dude. You can kind of notice it in the thing, but anyway, we're not going to be dicks to them because they haven't really attacked us. And they also have, if you didn't see right next to you, you saw the, oh, what are the name of those creatures again? Rancors? They had Rancors right next to them. I'm not fighting two Rancors at once. That's crazy. Okay, take me to the One. Or at least they looked like mini Rancors or something. I was about to wait and see if something happened, but we're just waiting for a load time, so I was about to go game. But yeah, it looks like there's a whole civilization here of those Rakatans, so apparently they're not dead like we thought they were. Huh. Who knew? An RPG where you find an ancient alien civilization that should be long since dead? Say it ain't so. No. Revan, somehow I knew we would meet again. Even when you vanished, I knew you would not forget the vow you swore to me. And when my scouts told me of a great warrior from the sky slaughtered our raiding parties with mysterious powers and magics, I knew you had at last returned. Oh great, my previous evil self is making promises for me that I can't keep. I am not Revan anymore. That part of me is gone. I'm Vauldemare now. Your words are confusing. I recognize you. You're the one called Revan. You are the one who came here before. You and Malk, the one who served you. You promised to slay our enemy in exchange for our aid. You swore to destroy the elders and bring us their secrets. Are you saying this means nothing to you now? Oh boy. More killing for the purposes of peace, I guess. My mind was destroyed. My memories are lost. I believe you, Revan. I sense there's something different about you. Something that has changed. You are not the same as you were before. Yet the power of magic, which you called the Force, is within you still. You can still destroy the elders and fulfill your vow. You can't force me to kill your enemies. I almost want to say something like that. What was this vow exactly? You vowed to kill the Eldars and bring us the secret knowledge they protect. In exchange, we promise you to use this lost knowledge to help you enter the temple of the ancients. When you vanished, we thought you had forgotten us, or had been killed by the Eldars. Now that you've returned, our alliance still holds. Destroy the elders, and we will help you. I don't know why I kept saying Eldar. What are we playing, StarCraft? Temple of the Ancients, I still don't remember anything. I suppose as what you say is true, that you cannot remember what you were when you were here last, then you must have many questions. Very well, Revan. I will help you to understand, and then you will destroy the Elders tribe and fulfill the oath you swore to us a long time ago. Man, this guy's really up on killing these elders. You should probably start with the last time I was here. You arrived with Malik, your servant, 3 of your galactic standard years ago. My scouts saw your ship plummet to the earth, and they went to loot the crashed ship. They tried to take you prisoner, but you unleashed your magic, which you called the Force, upon them. Seeing your power, they bowed before you and brought you here to me. You used your power to rip the Rakatan language from my mind, even as you drove Basic into our skulls so we could help you in your quest to find something called the Star Forge. But the answers you sought lay within the temple of the ancients, and we could not help you enter the temple. The elders alone hold its secrets, guarding them with their very lives. Let's see. You say my ship crashed. Was it because of the disruptor field? I know nothing of this disruptor field, but throughout the history of our tribe, ships have fallen from the sky. It has always been this way, though in recent generation it has become more frequent. We have little understanding of such magic to make metal fly, but my scouts rush to take whatever we can carry from the crash sites in the hopes we may unlock this secret. This was how we acquired our Rancor war beasts. Several very young specimens were recovered from a crashed vessel. We raised them to adulthood, training and breeding them to be loyal beasts of war. You know, the last time we had to deal with Rancors, we had to drug one because we couldn't actually fight it. I wonder if we could actually do that now. I'll never help you against the Elders. I don't even know if the Elders are bad guys or not. It's really hard to say. This is kind of one-sided. Tell me more about the ancient temple. There's a little I can tell you about the temple. I know the secret of our ancestors are contained within, but the temple itself is barred to us. When you were here, you and Malik sought to enter the temple. You sought ancient knowledge and a way to escape this world within its stone walls. But only the Eldars know how to bypass the barrier that surrounds it. Destroy them, bring back their secrets to us, and we will help you enter the temple. That was our agreement. I don't know if I want to settle agreement with the version of me that was bad to begin with, but tell me more about the Elders. The Elders guard the ancient secrets. Within their compound is the knowledge and power of magic, including the knowledge of how to enter the temple itself. I have lost many warriors starting at the gates of their compound, but they use weapons of light and fire against us. Not even our war beasts are strong enough to breach the defenses. Sometimes we can capture an Eldar when they venture forth from their compound, and we have learned something about them. This is how we know they guard the ancient secrets. But no matter what tortures we inflict upon them, they will not reveal their secrets to us. They fear the knowledge they themselves guard, and they will never willingly surrender to us. You know, it is proven that torture doesn't really work, because they'll say whatever they want to make you stop. Oh, well, whatever. I need parts to repair my ship. That I cannot help you with. Although we have recovered many strange devices from the skyships that crashed to Earth, their use is a mystery to us. As a show of good faith, I will allow you to search the stores of our tribe and take whatever you find. In exchange, I know you destroy the Elders and bring the secrets they guard back to us. I really don't like the idea of this. Well, let's see if we can lie to them about that, because we really don't want to do it, but we got really no choice, so... Persuade lie. I will kill the Elders and bring you their secrets. I see that you have changed much since our last meeting. I am confident you will not betray us this time. The compound of the Elders is to the south, beyond the Temple of the Ancients. From torturing the few Elders we captured, we know something of what lies beyond the gate. The Elders are few in number. If you can get past their exterior defenses, you could surely slaughter them all. Then you can bring us back the knowledge they guard. So where is this information? Is it some kind of computer? Computer? This is a word our prisoners have used. When we forced them to explain it to us, they said this computer was some type of thinking machine. More magic we cannot understand. Before they died, some prisoners did speak of such a machine inside their compound, but I do not believe it was anything to do with the secrets they're trying to protect. You know what, now that I realize I probably should have voiced this guy like a caveman, since that's kind of the way he was talking, but anyway. Why do you think that? There was one prisoner, an Eldar, whose mind broke beneath our tortures. He raved of ancient rituals of lost power and forgotten secrets. Unfortunately, most of his dying screams made no sense. Sounds like a villain. Yet, in his last hours, he spoke of a book, an ancient tome that recorded the most powerful knowledge of the Eldars, and detailed the rituals they could unleash the secrets. I am certain this ancient tome will allow me to unleash what has for so long been hidden by the elders. Bring me this book, and I will use the knowledge within it to help you enter the temple. Lie, don't worry. I'll slay the Eldars. Don't worry, I will slay the Eldars and honor our deal. When you have it, bring it here to me. Until then, you may move freely about our village. I'll be waiting for your return. We'll honor the deal depending on what happens. Oh god, I don't know the voice I get anymore. That voices hurt my throat. Anyway, we get a new quest, Trapped on a Nameless, or an update. Trapped on a Nameless World, Starforge system. The One, leader of our Rakata tribe, has made a deal with you. He has agreed to help you enter the temple if you slaughter another Rakatan tribe known as the Eldars. He wants you to go to their computer near the temple and bring back an ancient tome in exchange for his help. Well, like I said, I kind of want to know like what the Elders have in store before I start murdering people left and right. The One has said that we must let you aid yourself to what you have so that you may overcome the Elders. Okay. Anyway, let's check this out. Locked. Alright, and we don't really want to release these Rancors upon us. Like I said last time, although the last Rancor we dealt with was like triple the size of this thing, so we probably could actually fight these things. Ooh, wicker baskets. Let's steal for the indigenous peoples, shall we? Surprise combat suit, strength gauntlet, mandelorian shield. Man, we're getting a bit of everything. Wow. Stuff for us to sell later on. Yeah, we will eventually sell our stuff. Don't worry about that, folks. Soon. Soon, my pretty, soon. Yeah, some, let's see. What's in here? Construction camp, more parts. Excellent, we'll need some of that soon. And more of the same. Demolitions probe, sensor probe, carbonite projector, some stuff for our droids. I think that opens up the thing. We don't want to open up the Rancors. We don't want to do that. If it lets us. I don't remember if it does or not, but I don't want to risk it. Let's see, poison, Wookiee Warblade. I wonder if the Wookiee Warblade has any unique text to it. I'll have to check that out later. More adrenals, parts. I'm probably actually going to start using adrenals, not soon, but in the near future. I'm probably going to start using them just to kind of get them out of the system, because I have a bunch stockpiled. Because I hardly use them. At a point in the game, unless you're playing hard mode, a lot of the stems aren't as necessary. It says Tremor Sword, Battle Wand, some weapons. Oh, duplicate Mandalorian battle armor if you didn't get it from for Canderous. I could have sworn that there was a shop in this place. Let's talk to the One again just to make sure we've got all our information. I have given you free reign within our camp, Raymond. Take whatever supplies you need from our cache if you think it will help you destroy the Elders and recover the ancient tome. I wonder if he has any more questions we can ask him. I am the One, warrior chieftain of this tribe. Answering questions is the work of Garshi, our war master. Seek him out if you wish to know of our tribe. But I will answer no more questions. The time for questions is done. Now you must fulfill your promise. Slay the Eldars and bring us their secrets. This is the will of the One. Alright, calm down. Alright, time to find this Garshi or whatever. The war master, apparently. Let's speed up a bit so we can kind of run through this really quick. Whee! Whee! Now, say they can leave this cursed island if they defeat the Elders. You really think just mass murder is going to work? I mean, we don't see the Eldars attacking these guys at any point, so it's got to be one-sided. Ah! Okay, yep. Understanding the secrets of the Red Ricotta. Okay. I mean, yeah, I could listen. I could read off what they're saying, but more masters should be invested. Okay. There's one breaks the stalemate. Oh, they're in a stalemate, huh? Studying the secrets of the Red Ricotta. Oh. Okay, just a lot of kind of repeats. Oh, it's a similar design to the Sand People. The Ricottans, did you visit the Sand People in your early days? Probably. Or they just want to reuse assets. You really can't. I think they're starting to repeat themselves. Yeah, I'll skip talking to Ricottan now, unless they're named. What's the size of this place? Okay, let's go in here. More masters probably gonna be. Actually, let's level up Julie and HK. See if there's anything new we can give them. Probably not much at this level. Oh no, that was level 17 where you hardly get anything. Treat injury, feats. Really not attacking you with the Julie anyway, so yeah, probably just max as toughness. And if we get enough levels for one more feat, probably put it into conditioning. Actually, I don't know. Let's see. Conditioning would give him another +1 to all his saves. And this one would get another +1. Let's see. This one's 2-point damage. So I could actually give him another 18 HP or improve his saves. Probably give him as a HP for now. Let's see, we got Knight's Valor. Can we finally get light? Oh, finally we can get Force Storm. Yes. Haha. Now he's our Grey Jedi awesomeness. And unfortunately not much else we can do with HK. Let's just raise up his demolitions and that. And yeah, now that I'm thinking that after I build HK this whole time, I kind of wish I put it into sniper instead of a power shot, but yeah, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. And I think we'll just give him toughness, I think. That way we can get his HP at its max. So yeah, toughness for everyone. Hooray! Okay, wow, where are you going, HK?
What?
Okay, let's see if the War Master's in here anywhere. Ooh. Anything in there? Nope. Okay. Not every box has something in it. Nope, nothing in here? Really? Oh, good. So footlockers. Let's steal them. More stuff. More stuff. Medpack and advanced medpack. Don't worry, in the final area game we will use that. Probably not as much as I'm letting on, but we will still use quite a bit of it. Although, with the way I built my party and the ones I'm probably going to use, it's probably not going to be that big of a deal. But I guess we'll see who I decide. I have a pretty good idea who I'm going to play for the final party, but ooh, we got a man named Lou. Lou who? No, we're not playing Dr. Seuss now. Glance? Oop. Construction. Basically, construction kit is just a really powerful repair for droids. Really, depending on who you play, you might not even need repair kits or construction kits for the finale. Like if you never use HK, and I know you're not going to use T3 for the final area.
You are the one who defeated our warriors in combat, aren't you? The one who wields the magic to defeat the elders?
I wield the Force, yes.
It is glorious to see such a power come to our aid when all was thought lost here on this god-forsaken island. To be able to command the elements in such a way is awesome to behold. It must be even more so to wield.
Really? Did you just have an alien say awesome? Why does that sound odd to me? I think you misunderstand what the Force is.
I am sorry for not comprehending your great power. What then are they?
The Force is a power that flows from all life in the universe. The Force is a natural energy that gifted people can use. The true nature of the Force is to be able to project your will upon reality. Boy. Anyway, the Force is a power that flows from all life in the universe.
Flows from life?
It connects from all living beings in the universe. Life itself generates the Force. It is the combined affinity that all life hold for each other. Not that it really matters, but it connects all living beings in the universe.
All beings connected? Through some sort of life force? You're truly great in your power and your wisdom. I can't wait to see what havoc your magics will wreak on the elders. I think we just I think he just misunderstood the whole point. Like most plebeians, he doesn't understand my greatness as a force user. Oh well. Ooh, more stuff to steal. More ancient memory. Okay, I was stuck there for a second. It was like didn't want to recognize the fact that I was picking the wicker baskets. Like I said before, time and time again, great game, but it has a lot of bugs in it. Or issues. I would love to see him do a remaster of this game, but since Disney owns Star Wars, I think they also therefore own LucasArts too, we'll probably never see a re-release of this game. This game could be sold as is, but unless you're a fan of modding, you're never going to see a re-release of this game, like an official company going through the game again and fixing the bugs and stuff like that. But oh well. You can dream, can't you? Or hope that a super modders come along. I heard that there was going to be a full remake of this game from some modders, but that was years ago. I doubt the project's still being worked on. Who knows? It could be. I mean, it was supposed to be a solo project by a couple of people, or well, a small group project. So who knows? Oh, by the way, the hypoadrenal glands. I think what it is it doubles like the length of time that the adrenal lasts. By the way, but anyway. Cotton, oh, here's the One Master. Let's talk to him, learn more about the Cottons. Greetings, Revan. I am Garshi, the Lord Master of our tribe. I am the keeper of our histories and chronicler of the conquests of the One. I am not Revan. I am not Revan. I am a man. I mean, I am not Revan anymore. I am Vauldemare. Your life has been defined by your identity, Revan. Your fate. If you no longer wish to call me to call you that, then I shall not. But you cannot change who you are. A person decides their own fate. Is that real? Isn't that line very un-Force-like or un-Jedi-like? Because doesn't the Force kind of dictate our fate or something like that? Anyway, a person decides their own fate. As you will. I know better than to argue with you when you have set your mind to something. Do you not hate me for leaving your people before? It does not matter to me what path you choose. History flows in mysterious ways, and my task is only to witness and remember which course it takes. Your actions then, as now, are memories to be passed on to future generations. When you are dead and gone, your memories shall remain with us. Even into the old Republic game, really. Can you tell me the history of your people? What of our history would you like to know? This is basically the Sand People all over again, basically. Tell me about how your people came to be. Is Jolie stuck? I think he's stuck. He's going to see him in the background trying to get into place. That's funny. In the times before our most ancient histories, there was nothing you could call the Rakatan people. There were unintelligible proto-Rakatan wandering the surface of this world. Spawned from the womb of this world, they were gifted with the brilliance of thought, but not tempered with the wisdom to use it. When the gods of the sky first spoke to them, the ground shook and heaved. Their fires raced across the surface of the world, and they bled beneath the ground to escape the calamity and dwelled there for some time. At last, the gods spoke to them in dreams of the surface and the light. They re-emerged from the ground and found the land much changed around them. Gone were the plains and valleys they had known. Instead, they were islands stretching across the breadth of the world. The world had been remade for them by the gods of the sky. They gave thanks and fear and gratitude. Huh. Will you stop it, Julie? I know you're antsy. I know you're the storyteller, but you gotta calm down. Anyway. Did we already ask how they came to be? Okay. I was just making sure I... Okay, da-da-da-da-da, yes. Yes. Bring the popcorn, viewers. Tell me of the gods you mentioned. The world is ruled by the gods of the earth, sky, and both living and dead. When the sky gods remade the world, the gods of the earth who had sheltered and protected the Rakan were gone. Whether dead or asleep, they have not been heard from again. Nor do the gods of the sky listen to our pleas any longer, although we can still see their lights gleam in the heavens. So we mortal Rakatan are left here to our own devices to make the future we deem for ourselves. Tell me of your first civilization. Back in the days of the First Awakening, when our people rose from the ground and brought the light of civilization to our new world, our people spread far and wide across all the islands. Amongst these people, there were some that rose to greatness on the target's largest islands, Rakatans of vision and forethought who built great monuments to themselves and their leaders. But these cultures do not know their true strength. They do not draw upon the knowledge of their past to feed their present. Of course, these cultures, with their centers of learning and their great temples, collapsed in riot and chaos, burning their cultures from the world in an orgy of violence. It was 1,000 years of darkness before the light of the first empire rose upon the blood of the past. Tell me the first empire. With the first civilizations of our people destroyed and chaos and anarchy sweeping the islands, it seemed that a time of darkness had descended upon us that would never end. But a strong nation of survivors yet endured. On one of the small islands near the equatorial region, they had not forgotten the oldest traditions they learned from the gods of the earth while we dwelt beneath the surface. Taking the knowledge of their elders and passing their wisdom and skill on to the next generation by eating their flesh, they built a culture unrivaled throughout history, greater even than your vaunted republic. For millennia, this empire stood, uniting the many islands of our world into one cohesive whole, each generation passing in strength on to the one that followed. But fate was unkind to these great Rakatan, these first ones of our kind to rise above savagery and create a true, lasting civilization. So you guys used to be, when you were beginning first civilization, you used to eat each other. Oh, good. And then again, I think all cultures go through the cannibal phase at one point. Tell me what happened to the first empire. My skin had been hardened and turned black from the time our people spent beneath the surface, but always at the fringes of society there were rumors of those of other colors who survived above the surface while we dwelt below. We can pinpoint no direct cause for the collapse of the first empire, but it was swift and total. What had taken centuries to build and was maintained for thousands of years disappeared within 10, perhaps 20 years. From the ancient cities we have examined, there has been much fighting and death, as well as fires that burnt bright and hot enough to melt the stones of the palaces to glass. Also, in scattered fragments of records, we have heard of a people being found, a people like the Rakatan, but taking our form, who waged a monumental war that tore civilization apart. What this war was, or who those beings were, we do not know, but they are the demons of our legends now. We believe them to be gone, wiped out in that vast conflagration, but we cannot know for sure. So you got just taken out by people who mimicked you, huh? I wonder. Oh well. What happened after the collapse of the first empire? My civilization lapsed into savagery. We were no longer the great people of centuries past. Brother turned on brother, tribesman on tribesman, until all fought and sought to destroy each other. The legacy of the final war and the collapse that came after it still echoes with us today. We are still a fractured people. Many tribes dwell on these islands, warring with each other constantly. Each seeks to grow its own strength, absorbing that of its enemies through their flesh cut down in battle. But none has been strong enough to exert their influence over more than a handful of islands. Until now, that is. We now are in the midst of a great war of reformation and reclamation. I see. And I guess it's against these elders, I assume, right? Tell me the War of Reformation. Before none were strong enough to bind together the tribes and unite them towards a common goal, but that changed. Now we do have a leader. Under him we have swept across the islands, conquering all who have stood before us. This leader is the one? Over the last 20 years, we have conquered over 100 islands, both large and small. The one has led us to victory where none had before, further strengthening us with the blood of our enemies. We have subjugated many tribes as well, their warriors joining ours in a great crusade. But recently things have not gone so well. More and more outsiders fall from the sky and kill our people. More and more tribes resist us or even rebel. It has taken a great part of our strength to resist, but under the one we shall prevail. Nothing shall stop him from forming the second empire. You rebel scum. So it looks like all these foreigners are basically ruining your society, right? Man, every culture has that issue. What is the one doing here then if he's trying to, start an empire and all that? How did we conveniently fall into the one spot in your great empire where you actually are at, huh?
What is the one doing here, anyway?
Well, we heard of the temple of this island, the temple of the ancients, a building the likes of which have not been seen anywhere else, a place of great power. It was reputed with great guardians as well. The one came here with an army to see this temple and seize it for our cause, but we were met with strange and powerful magics, which defeat us at every turn. So now the one sits here and broods on his troubles, listening only to the messengers who bear his orders to all corners of his territory. If only the riddle of the temple could be solved and its guardian elders removed, then he would consume their flesh and knowledge and bring unity to our people. It is my sincere hope as well that you can help us with our great task. I'm not going to help you eat them, dude. I'm already full on Jedi. Anyway, alright, well, let's tell me of the one specifically. The great story of the one would take many days to tell in its entirety. It is my specialty, of course. What would you like to know of this great story? Oh, good. Let's just tell about his self-righteousness, huh? Well, alright. Looks like this story has come to a bit of a long-standing bit as I thought. So looks like I'm going to take a little break here, and in the next episode, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, we'll have a bit more story time and maybe a chance to explore the island. Oh boy. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. And may the Force be with you.